Right, welcome back to the channel. It's the last good day of winter apparently. Snow's on its way, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to have one last ride out. I think we'll pop over to Saltburn, lovely little coastal village, and on the way we'll just finish off the Tasso performance kit review, which I started way back in well, end of August it was, so 3 months ago, when Adam did the airbox mod and ECU ReMap for me on the Isle of Wight Rally. So, what are we thinking? Well, the first review was a bit of a disappointment, but to be honest, that was probably my fault. I think the GPS was just all messed up on the GoPro, so the figures I was getting back just wasn't what I was expecting, so I was a bit disappointed. But now I've had the opportunity to ride the bike for quite a while. I'll just put it out there, it's well worth the money. So I suppose I should explain why I think it's worth the money. So the first thing he did was the airbox mod. So I was taking the airbox off, the very restrictive airbox, and putting on the Ram Air sock. Now I'm not sure if you can hear, even though I've got the Tasso Performance Road exhaust on, the intake noise is loud. It's louder than the exhaust, I think. So that was a bit of a surprise, but I think that was probably the best thing he did. Obviously that's to go with the ReMap as well, but that's it's part of the cost, I suppose. So you might have seen on one of the reviews where I did a 0 to 60 time with the airbox partly fitted back on. That was a bit of a disaster. I put it on with a big hole cut out the side to try and get the noise down a little bit, but then they just restricted the performance again, so that came off, and we're just going to live with the extra noise, which to be honest adds a bit of character to the bike. The ECU ReMap again was quite a big change. The throttle response is so much better, the pickup is so much better. What did I do then? Oh, was it the rollers? I think I fitted the Dr. Pulley rollers. So the Dr. Pulley rollers that I stuck in, a bit of a disappointment really. I was expecting more from them. I then put the original rollers back in, and I felt the 0 to 60, well the figures showed that the 0 to 60 was actually faster with the standard rollers in than the Dr. Pulley Sliders. However, on the road, and after putting the Dr. Pulley Sliders back in, I think they are an improvement as well. Certainly seems to be a bit more mid-range and top end, and I see it most of all when there's two up. So airbox, brilliant mod. ECU, brilliant mod. Dr. Pulley Sliders rather than rollers, decent mod. Then the exhaust, well the exhaust, that's a great bit of kit. Again, I mentioned it on the video when I was fitting it. It's solid, and no one can complain about Adam's work. That exhaust is a quality bit of kit, and it adds a bit of noise to the bike. It's not the massive change I was expecting. That big change is from the airbox, but then again the airbox could be masking the exhaust, who knows. But overall, see the pickup is straight away, it's really good, and that exhaust has got that bit of a note to it, which just makes it, well, not so less bland, I suppose. I mean, it's never going to be a Lambretta or a Vespa, the two strokes. You're just never going to get that noise with these engines. But I think it's probably the best you're going to get, and for the money, I mean, the kit I think is just over £300 at the moment, 2023, and really you struggle to get a good exhaust for that, never mind all the work he's put in on the ReMap. and the air sock, which is okay, that might only be a cheap mod, but that is well worth doing. So yeah, you really can't go wrong for the money you've spent. And here we are in Saltburn. We'll go down the bank. I'm expecting the sea to be a bit rough. I don't know if it's in or out at the moment, but we'll see. So the thing I like about the road exhaust is on tick over, it's pretty quiet. It's hardly any louder than the standard exhaust. But obviously when you open it up, yeah, it's a bit louder, isn't it? Oh, it makes people look. I'm not sure that's a good thing or not. I'm going to say this, I'm going to call that a safety feature. Oh, are you sure? Are you sure? So yeah, performance is a lot better. I've done the 0 to 60 figures, and you'll probably see the video, and it's a good 1.5 seconds quicker to 60, which is quite a bit, you know. That's quite a lot. And definitely at the top end, I found a graph actually off the Tasso Works website, which probably explains things a little bit better, and it shows how the full kit comes together as a whole and gives that extra, what is it, 6 or 7 brake horsepower extra. Oh yeah, it's a bit wild. Let's park at the front and have a little look. Oh, I can smell the fish and chips already. Here we go, Saltburn. Taking up my full car space. I'm not going to stay long. So, obviously you can't rev an automatic while you're standing still. You might be able to see that. Might be able to hear us. So, conclusion. For the money, I don't think you can get a better kit for extra performance. So it's given us an extra about 7 brake horsepower, which is probably about 30% extra performance. So that's pretty good. The sound just gives it a bit of character, because these automatics obviously are a bit quiet. Not everybody's taken. Well, let's see, everybody's wrapped up. The scooter certainly gets plenty of looks. That's good. So where was I? Oh yeah, brilliant value for money. Adam's been great when I've contacted him for any advice. Obviously he did the airbox mod for me, and it was great meeting Adam. Really nice chap, and he's such a hard worker. People don't realise how much work he puts in the background, and he's like international now, so thanks Adam for that. Right, well, I think I'll head back while the sun's still out. We'll go the scenic route, but for now I hope you've enjoyed the set of videos, the 4, 5, 6 videos in the end as it happens, outlining the performance kit that Adam does, and for me it's a big thumbs up. So that's it. Right, well, I'll see you on the next video, which, because it's coming to winter, is going to be the hand grips, heated hand grips. That'll be something to look forward to. But for now, keep the faith.